Would you pay $1.7 million for a 900 square foot condo or $4,300 a month to rent a one-bedroom apartment? In some U.S. cities, that's not luxury living, that's the standard. Across the country, housing prices have skyrocketed, leaving even six-figure earners feeling house poor. From $6 gas to $10,000 plus property taxes, these cities are stretching budgets to the breaking point. Are the amenities really worth the premium? Or are these places simply pricing out their own residents? In this video, we're counting down 10 U.S. cities that are massively overpriced, where everyday life comes with a luxury price tag. Number 10. Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, once the edgy, budget-friendly alternative to Manhattan, has now become a financial battlefield for anyone trying to survive on a normal salary. In 2025, the median home price in Brooklyn is a jaw-dropping $975,000. And if you're eyeing trendy neighborhoods like Williamsburg, Dumbo, or Brooklyn Heights, that price quickly jumps past $1.4 million. Renting isn't a relief either. One-bedroom apartments now average $3,245 per month, and two bedrooms can cost over $4,500 per month, not including utilities or parking. To put it in perspective, the average U.S. monthly mortgage payment is around $2,200. So renters in Brooklyn are paying 40 to 100% more just to have less space, louder streets, and a longer wait for groceries. Day-to-day expenses also bleed your budget dry. A simple coffee? $6.50. Monthly subway pass? $132. Want to park your car? Prepare to pay $300 to $500 per month just for a space. And property taxes? Expect around $9,000 per year on a home worth $950,000, if you're lucky. Middle-class families earning $120,000 to $150,000 a year still feel stretched thin in Brooklyn. Add in daycare at $2,200 a month, grocery bills 20% above the national average, and sky-high energy costs. Brooklyn isn't just overpriced, it's financially exhausting. You're not buying peace and luxury. You're buying noise, constant hustle, and the privilege of making it in New York. And while Brooklyn offers culture, views, and creative energy, it comes at a brutal price. For what you're paying here, you could own a four-bedroom home in Tennessee, have oceanfront living in the Carolinas, or buy two houses in Texas. Brooklyn may still be cool, but unless your income is north of $200,000 a year, it's becoming less of a dream and more of a debt sentence. Number 9. Long Beach, California. Long Beach might sell itself as a laid-back, sunny SoCal beach city. But if you're thinking you'll get a deal here compared to LA, think again. In 2025, the median home price in Long Beach is hovering around $840,000. And in certain coastal neighborhoods like Naples Island or Belmont Shore, that number easily shoots past $1.2 million. Even modest two-bedroom condos are listing at $700,000 plus, and that's without ocean views. Renters? Not spared. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment has now hit $2,700 per month, while two bedrooms are commonly priced at $3,600 or more. Compare that to the national median rent of $1,690, and you're paying nearly double, just to live 20 minutes from LA in a city with crowded freeways and a homelessness crisis that's steadily growing. Parking isn't free either. Expect to pay $150 to $250 per month for a garage space, and that's if you're lucky enough to find one. Property taxes add up fast, with an average of $8,000 annually on a home worth $800,000. Then there's insurance, which in California is rising quickly due to wildfire and earthquake risks. Many homeowners are seeing premiums jump past $3,500 per year. The irony: Long Beach doesn't feel like a luxury city. It has a beautiful waterfront and lively downtown, yes, but infrastructure struggles, rising crime, and underfunded schools make the price tag hard to justify. Gas hovers around $5.50 per gallon. Groceries are 20% above the national average, and even utilities are steep. Expect $250 to $300 per month for a basic family home. So while Long Beach gives you the SoCal vibe, it charges you luxury tier prices without always delivering the goods. Number 8. Seattle, Washington. Seattle used to be the tech lover's dream. Clean air, cool vibes, and big job offers from Amazon and Microsoft. But now, it's a price trap wrapped in drizzle and coffee foam. In 2025, the median home price in Seattle is an eye-watering $875,000. That's up nearly 42% from 5 years ago. And condos in neighborhoods like Capitol Hill or Queen Anne are routinely listed for $1 million or more. And we're not talking luxury. Many are under 1,200 square feet with no yard and barely a view. Renters aren't breathing easy either. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is now $2,560 per month, and two bedrooms are pushing $3,900 in the more desirable areas. That's nearly 2 times the national average, and costs keep rising thanks to tech demand and limited supply. Property taxes on an $875,000 home? Expect $9,100 per year. And home insurance rates have also spiked due to increasing urban density and fire risks in the Pacific Northwest. What about daily life? Groceries in Seattle are about 22% more expensive than the national average, and a dozen eggs will set you back $5.50. Gas? $5.30 per gallon. Parking downtown? Expect $300 a month or prepare to feed the meter constantly. Even a beer in a local bar averages $9. Here's the catch. While Seattle offers stunning views and a strong tech economy, it's become increasingly unaffordable for the average family earning under $120,000 per year. Many locals now commute from an hour away to avoid the pricing insanity. And with public transit still developing and weather that stays gray for 8 months a year, the quality of life to cost ratio just doesn't add up. You can still find amazing coffee and jaw-dropping views of Mount Rainier, but your wallet might be crying into your latte. Number 7. San Jose, California. San Jose is where innovation lives and where your savings go to die. In 2025, the median home price in San Jose is a staggering $1.42 million, making it one of the priciest housing markets in the entire country. Want something halfway modern and livable? Expect to pay closer to $1.6 to $1.8 million. Even fixer-uppers are listed at $1.1 million, and bidding wars are still the norm. A 20% down payment alone costs nearly $300,000, and monthly mortgage payments often cross $8,000 when you include taxes and insurance. Renting? You won't find relief there either. A one-bedroom apartment averages $3,100 per month, and two bedrooms hover around $4,400, well over twice the national average. Many renters spend over 40% of their income just on housing, and that's before you even add $250 a month for basic utilities and another $200 to $350 for parking. Property taxes are about $15,000 per year on a median-priced home. Then there's earthquake insurance, which adds another $1,200 to $2,000 annually. And don't forget regular maintenance. Thanks to California's dry summers and seismic activity, roof repairs and foundation checks are a must. San Jose is the crown jewel of Silicon Valley, but even tech workers earning $200,000 to $250,000 per year are struggling to buy homes. Daycare costs often exceed $2,400 per month. Gas is $5.80 per gallon, and groceries are around 25% higher than the national average. Eating out? Expect to pay $18 to $25 per plate, and a basic night out with drinks can easily top $150 for 2 people. And the city itself? It feels more suburban than cosmopolitan. There's not a lot of nightlife, public transit is limited, and traffic is brutal. You're paying premium city prices without premium city energy. So yes, San Jose might have Silicon Valley jobs, but it comes with Silicon Valley stress. Number 6. Oakland, California. Once considered San Francisco's affordable neighbor, Oakland has exploded in price and now carries its own hefty price tag, without all the perks. In 2025, the median home price in Oakland is around $925,000, and in neighborhoods like Rockridge or the Oakland Hills, prices are easily topping $1.2 million. Starter homes under $800,000 are nearly extinct, and buyers often face fierce bidding wars. Yes, even for dated properties with no upgrades. Renters aren't catching a break either. A one-bedroom apartment now averages $2,800 per month, and two bedrooms hit around $3,700. And we're not talking luxury high-rises here. This is for basic apartments, often with no AC and limited parking. Speaking of which, monthly parking runs $200 to $350, depending on your zip code. Property taxes on a $925,000 home? Around $10,500 annually, and if you include earthquake insurance, it's another $1,200 to $2,000 per year. Groceries are roughly 20% more expensive than the national average, and gas prices hover near $5.70 per gallon. Oakland's charm lies in its diversity, food scene, and access to San Francisco via BART. But let's be honest, many parts of the city still struggle with safety concerns and aging infrastructure. Crime rates, especially property crimes, remain higher than the national average, and schools are underfunded. Despite the cost, quality of life often doesn't match the price tag. Tech workers and remote employees have helped push demand through the roof, but locals earning under $100,000 per year are being priced out fast. And with many residents commuting to San Francisco, you're still dealing with bridge tolls, traffic, and long wait times. For what you pay in Oakland, you could buy a 4-bedroom home in Phoenix, live beachside in the Carolinas, or own 2 homes in the Midwest. Oakland has potential, but right now, it's priced like a luxury car, with the comfort of a used sedan. Number 5. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston is one of America's most historic and prestigious cities, but in 2025, it's also one of the most overpriced. The median home price in Boston has now climbed to $910,000, with desirable neighborhoods like Back Bay, Beacon Hill, and South End easily reaching $1.5 million plus for small row houses. Want a 3-bedroom with modern finishes and a backyard? Prepare to spend over $1.8 million, and that's just the average. Renting isn't exactly a deal either. A 1-bedroom apartment averages $3,100 per month, while 2 bedrooms hit around $4,200 in central locations. Even outer areas like Jamaica Plain or Brighton are now asking over $2,700 a month for older apartments. That's nearly twice the national average for rent. Property taxes in Boston are relatively moderate at $10,200 per year on a $910,000 home, but every other cost stacks up fast. Groceries are 18% higher than the national average. Gas sits at $5.40 per gallon, and utilities average $300 per month, even more in winter when heating costs surge. Boston offers top-tier healthcare, vibrant neighborhoods, and access to world-class culture and jobs, but the lifestyle isn't cheap. Parking is absurd, $400 a month in garages downtown, and forget about free street spots. Even a night out can cost a small fortune, $25 plus per entree, $16 cocktails, and $20 plus event tickets are the norm. The biggest challenge? Middle-class families earning $120,000 per year still struggle to afford a home without serious compromises. Many first-time buyers are being pushed into the suburbs or out of state entirely. With limited new construction and intense demand from students, professionals, and international investors, Boston's prices don't show any sign of falling. So while Boston has charm, character, and cobblestone beauty, it's priced like Manhattan without offering the same level of infrastructure or accessibility. Number 4. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles is glam, glitzy, and, let's be real, gut-wrenchingly expensive. In 2025, the median home price in LA sits at $990,000, and in elite neighborhoods like Brentwood, Santa Monica, or West Hollywood, prices quickly pass $2 million. Even modest homes in the valley now go for $850,000 plus. And good luck finding anything under $700,000 within a 40-minute commute to downtown. Renting isn't much better. The average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in LA is $2,950 per month, and 2 bedrooms hover around $4,000. In hotspots like Venice or downtown LA, rents can hit $5,500 per month for luxury units. That's over 2.5 times the national average and still doesn't include utilities or parking, which often cost $200 to $400 per month in prime locations. Property taxes on a $990,000 home, around $11,000 per year, and wildfire insurance can add $2,000 to $3,500 more annually. Add in high gas prices, $5.80 per gallon, and groceries 22% higher than the national average, and it's clear, living in LA is a premium lifestyle at premium cost. The worst part? Even high earners feel the crunch. Households making $200,000 per year often describe feeling broke thanks to massive mortgages, daycare costs over $2,800 per month, and private school tuition soaring past $30,000 per year. And let's not forget traffic. Daily commutes of 60 to 90 minutes are common, burning time, fuel, and sanity. Yes, LA has beaches, entertainment, and endless sunshine, but those perks come at a huge price. Public transit still lags behind, crime rates have risen in key neighborhoods, and homelessness continues to grow. The city's beauty hides a crushing financial burden. For what you're spending in LA, you could own a lakeside estate in Wisconsin, live in luxury in Tennessee, or pay off a home in Arizona in cash. LA may be the city of angels, but for most wallets, it feels like financial hell. Number 3. San Francisco, California. San Francisco isn't just expensive, it's practically a luxury brand with fog. In 2025, the median home price in San Francisco has hit $1.55 million, and that's for something modest. Want a 3-bedroom with a yard in No Valley or the Sunset District? Get ready to shell out $1.8 to $2.3 million. Even small, century-old condos in the Mission can cost over $1.2 million, and they come with shared walls and no parking. If you're renting, brace yourself. The average 1-bedroom apartment in San Francisco now rents for $3,650 per month, while a 2-bedroom averages $5,400 per month. That's over 3 times the national average, and it still doesn't include utilities, internet, or parking, which adds another $300 to $500 per month in many areas. Property taxes? Around $18,000 per year on a $1.55 million home. Earthquake insurance? Another $2,000 to $2,500 per year. And let's not forget basic expenses. Gas averages $5.90 per gallon. Groceries are 28% above the national average, and a casual dinner for 2 can easily top $120. Even daycare costs nearly $2,800 per month per child. The irony? Even tech workers earning $250,000 plus per year say they're financially stretched. Middle-income families earning under $150,000 often have no chance of buying and are being pushed into Oakland or far-out suburbs just to make ends meet. Despite the charm, Victorian homes, cable cars, and Golden Gate sunsets, San Francisco's infrastructure, crime concerns, and rising homelessness problem make the price tag even harder to justify. Yes, San Francisco has beauty, brains, and a booming tech scene. But the cost of living is so inflated, it feels like you're paying in monopoly money. Number 2. Honolulu, Hawaii. Living in paradise comes at a cost, and in Honolulu, that cost is enormous. In 2025, the median home price in Honolulu has soared to $1.08 million, with oceanfront properties and homes in neighborhoods like Kahala or Diamond Head often listing between $2 to $3 million. Even basic single-family homes in the suburbs can run over $950,000. Renting won't save you. The average 1-bedroom apartment goes for $2,850 per month, and 2 bedrooms average around $3,900. That's nearly double the national average, all while island life adds a hefty markup to everyday essentials. Because nearly everything has to be imported, groceries are a wallet buster. A gallon of milk, $7.50. Eggs, $6.25 per dozen. Gas prices are also brutal, currently averaging $5.85 per gallon across Oahu. And utilities? Expect $350 to $450 per month thanks to year-round AC needs and high energy costs. Property taxes are relatively low at around $3,000 per year on a $1 million home, but don't let that fool you. Homeowners are also hit with steep hurricane and flood insurance premiums, often totaling over $4,000 annually. Plus, maintenance is constant due to salt air and humidity. Think roof repairs, corrosion, and mold treatments. The biggest challenge? Salaries often don't match the cost of living. The average household income in Honolulu is around $89,000 per year, making homeownership nearly impossible for most local families. Many residents juggle multiple jobs or rely on shared housing just to make ends meet. Honolulu offers world-class beaches, warm weather year-round, and breathtaking natural beauty. But financially, it's a tough sell. The cost of paradise can feel like a never-ending money pit. Number 1. Manhattan, New York. Manhattan, the undisputed heavyweight champion of overpriced U.S. cities. In 2025, the median home price in Manhattan has hit $1.7 million, but that's just the beginning. In Tribeca, Soho, or the Upper East Side, condos routinely list for $3 to $6 million, and co-op apartments with views of Central Park easily exceed $10 million. Even a studio and a walk-up could cost $850,000. Rent is equally outrageous. The average one-bedroom apartment now runs $4,300 per month, with luxury buildings in Midtown or Chelsea reaching $6,500 or more. Add in $500 to $1,000 a month in HOA fees, and it's clear, Manhattan isn't for the faint of wallet. Groceries cost around 30% more than the national average, and dining out? A modest dinner for two with wine could easily cost $150 plus. Parking is nearly mythical unless you pay $600 a month for a garage, if you can find one. Public transit is cheap at $132 a month, but that doesn't spare you from subway delays and packed trains. Property taxes vary but often exceed $20,000 per year for a typical condo. And don't forget sky-high maintenance fees, tipping building staff, and steep utilities, which can reach $400 a month for average usage. Even high-earning professionals making $250,000 plus per year often feel strapped in Manhattan. Many residents spend over 50% of their income on housing alone. Families are moving to the outer boroughs or tri-state suburbs just to breathe financially. Yes, Manhattan is the beating heart of culture, fashion, finance, and nightlife. But that energy comes with a massive cost. Manhattan may be the dream, but for most, it's a $1 million fantasy wrapped in a concrete jungle.